Brother, what is poppin'? Today is day 34 of Project Seed. Project Seed, for all my new viewers, is my 100-day run. For 100 days, I'm focused on my all-inclusive gym brand, Plant Seed. My content on YouTube, my content on TikTok, all of my socials are down below in the description. It just focusing on me and becoming better every day, you know what I'm saying? Continuing on my grind, this, that, and the third. And also, I am Cam. Let me just introduce myself. I've lost over 250 pounds in the last 2 years. At 19 years old, I weighed over 520 pounds. And now to 21, I've got all the way down to 270, you know what I'm saying? I really changed my life, changed my mentality, and just became a whole new man, you know what I'm saying? I've just been working on myself to the next level, and genuinely, I'm proud and happy of the man I'm becoming every single day, you know what I'm saying? And today's video is about how to actually lose weight. I'm going to give you a genuine sauce on how I did it and how everybody else did it. It is universal to how to lose weight. And I'm not saying you're going to go through the same exact steps. Like, I'm not saying literally go walk down the street like I walk down the street. No. Everybody just did the same thing. It's just like you just find a way to find what works for you and mold it to your life. And then as you grow, the clay going to get bigger and bigger, and you're going to just like mold all of that shit down, and it's going to just become your lifestyle. But let's get into it. Step one, I'm going to start off the most important step, no matter what nobody else tells you. It's not working out. It's not your diet. It is your mentality. You have to mentally accept that you have the problem of being overweight. You have to accept it. Like, when I say accept, you have to look in the mirror and be like, this is a problem, and I don't want it to be a problem anymore. Don't over-exaggerate it. Don't become extreme, talking down amongst yourself, calling yourself bad names. Love yourself and love who you are, and just love you that you've made bad decisions, and it's time to change that, you know what I'm saying? But your mentality is going to be the ruler to if you actually stick to this journey. You cannot, I don't care how much time you get, I don't care how many times you go jogging, how many times you go running, cycling, walking, any of that, how many times you eat in a good, great diet. No matter how even weight you lose, if your mentality isn't there from the beginning, it's going to fall through. No matter what, you're going to fall off. I've seen people lose 100 pounds, 200 pounds, and gain it all back. They only gained it back because they ignored the first step. Mentally become the man you want to be, or the woman you want to be, you know what I'm saying? Mentally accept that this is a problem, and mentally tell yourself, I want to change this, and mean it. Don't even get your ass up off that couch. Don't do none of that motherfucking shit until you genuinely mean what you're telling yourself, you know what I'm saying? You have to genuinely tell yourself, this is a problem, I've made bad decisions, I'm just going to have to accept that and be content with what I've done in the past, and now it's time to grow. It's time for a new change, no matter how young or old you are, you know what I'm saying? Mentality is going to be everything, because it's going to, mentally accepting this problem and acknowledging the problem going to knock out all of this. It's like a domino effect. It's going to knock out all the other shit. It's going to knock out your insecurity of trying to go out and work out in the gym and this, that, and the third. And if you're somebody that's anxious and all that, you're going to have to find a way to mentally conquer that shit. Like, mentality is everything in life. But when you're trying to lose weight, if your mentality isn't at 100%, when you starting out, you're going to quit and you're going to stop. You have to accept that mentally it is time to grow, time to become a better man, a better woman. It's time to look better, get flyers, time to like just be a better human, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, not because you're overweight, you're a bad human. I'm saying be a better human in the sense of how you treat yourself, how you feel about yourself, love yourself. When somebody truthfully loves themselves, they treat the world differently. I have never had bad problems and this, that, and the third, because I've always loved myself. And when you truthfully love yourself and experience happiness, you want everybody else to be happy. I'm never the negative man. I never want nobody to feel down or bad about themselves. So it's like, why would I get that energy out if I don't even feel that way about myself? You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to realize that that is the most important step. Mentally being like this. And I'm not saying because when you go look in the mirror, you're like, oh, I look big in this outfit, or oh, I don't look good. That's not accepting it. That's just degrading yourself and this, that, and the third. I want you to look in the mirror and be like, it's time. Or look at a picture of yourself and be like, it's time. I want to look better than this. I want to feel better than this. I want to just have a better perception than I have right now. I want to be perceived as somebody who cares about their life, cares about their health, and cares about the thing that's going on around it. You know what I'm saying? Mentality is going to be everything on this journey. So until you get this down, these other steps are just game for you to take in until this happens. But you have to mentally accept it, because I, at 19 years old, got to 520 pounds because I didn't care. I didn't care about my health, but I cared about life. Like I said, I've always had a mentality. I always loved life. I always was confident. I was raised in a household, in a family where confidence was taught. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was always taught to be confident, always to be assertive, dominant, like just be a man. You know what I'm saying? I was taught to be that. I was always taught to just be who I'm supposed to be. If you're gonna be a big dude, be confident that you're a big nigga. Be fly, you know what I'm saying? Care about yourself. And I got caught up in materialism and shit like that. Like I was feeling voids, you know what I'm saying? Like I was super fucking big. So it's like I gotta fill this void with some Balenciaga. I gotta go every color Nike Tech. I gotta go every color Polo sweats. Like I gotta do this because it's like if I don't, then I'm just a fat nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta have my extra edge. I gotta have my, you know what I'm saying, something that put me with a competition, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But you have to genuinely accept it and become better mentally to do this. Okay, now step 2 is some other shit. Step 2 is your diet, you know what I'm saying? Your diet is going to be very important. I work out hard as hell, and it's been weeks where it's like I didn't lose no weight or I lost a pound or two because I wasn't strict on my diet. You know what I'm saying? The diet is going to be more important than the working out shit, you know what I'm saying? Because when you get on this diet, and you have to find one that works for you. Stop trying to diet like the nigga you see on YouTube who's already his dream body. Like, or like the woman that's already got her dream body, or the woman that was born with her dream body, and she's just selling a fucking story to you niggas for no reason, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of creators do that. A lot of people that make videos do that. A lot of people that make weight loss content have never been overweight, by the way. But I'm not saying you have to be overweight to understand it, but it's like you gotta understand that the entire side of a human that's overweight, like why they like this, why they accept this, why they do this, that, and the third. And it's like that, me having that point of view is why it's like I so much give out this game, because it's like I'm telling you I have your point of view. I'm telling you I've seen this. And most likely I was way more extreme than you when it comes to this weight loss shit because I was out of pocket. But I'm saying when you figuring out your diet, figure out what works for you. And so you got the low carb diet, you got the old man diet, which I did for my first like over 100 pounds. I was only eating 1 meal a day because I am kind of picky with what I eat, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't really understand how I can work in the things I like into a meal prep and eat that shit. I didn't understand it when I first started, but I'm like, I'm not eating no cauliflower, I'm not eating all this broccoli shit. I don't like it, it stinks, it smells mad boof. And I'm like, I'm not just gonna fuck with that shit, like, it's just not me. So I understood that, hey, I gotta figure out something. And naturally, when I went to college is when I started eating once a day because I was so busy. So I always tell everybody, you are eating out of boredom. You're not hungry, this, that, and the third. You don't need that burger, brother. You don't need them fries. You don't need none of that shit. You're not hungry for real. Like, you're just bored. Like, I still sometimes, to this day, be bored and be like, damn, I'm hungry, brother. Like, I'm not hungry. I'm just bored. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that because I live that and I still live that to this day. I mean, it's people that's not over to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like your diet is going to be very important because depending on how much cardio you get in, your diet is going to have to be lower and lower. The calories are going to have to be lower. But the more work you put in, you can give yourself a little wiggle room. You know, give yourself a little room. You know what I'm saying? That's why I work out so hard. I got to give myself a little room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot eat bullshit every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't even want to call good food bullshit. I can't eat super duper diet meal prep shit every day, all day. It's like, okay, I'm getting bored. Even though I'm somewhat of a picky eater and I can repeat the same meal over and over. So I know if it's bad for somebody like me, I can understand somebody who like trying new foods, like this having a lot of tastes on their palate. I understand people like that. It's gonna be a lot harder for you than it is for me, and it's still hard for me, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to let y'all know that you're going to have to figure out a diet that works for you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of recommendations, a lot of things out there on the internet to grab you. I advertise the 1 meal a day, and then I eat chicken and rice now, like more of a meal prep now. But I just eat twice a day now. I just eat breakfast, and then I just eat dinner. I don't really go for lunch like that. If I do something for lunch, it's probably going to be something like potatoes or something. Just something to stick to your stomach, stick to my stomach until I just get ready to eat dinner. But that's step 2. Step 2 is your diet. It's going to be, I'm going in order of importance. It's going to be your diet. Step 3 is also very, very important, but it's advertised as the most important, but it's really not. It's working out in your activity. Working out is not what you think it needs to be. Simply walking is enough to lose weight. I lost over 100 pounds, my first 100 pounds, walking. I didn't jog shit. I did not go lift weights. I literally just walked around my college campus. I was walking a lot. Like anytime I was bored, I would go walking. Anytime I was just not doing anything, I would just go walk. You know what I'm saying? Because like, especially with college, it's easier because like, I don't keep food around me. I don't keep nothing in my room, none of that shit. I just, hey, when the dining hall open, I go, or like when it's after the dining hall open, then I don't want to go to that shit. I just order food, you know what I'm saying? But walking is like going to be law. I always advertise walking because everybody can walk. I don't give a fuck if you can walk for 2 minutes. You can walk for 2 hours. Go get that walk in. That is going to be all you need. Stop listening to these niggas telling you you need to oh, you gotta go hit 500 on the dumbbell, like 500 on the bench press, money. That is if you want to build muscle. I advertise that after you've already lost a lot of weight. Then let's build the muscle, because now you're under starting to show. It's like, oh, you gotta build muscle for that to look good. You gotta, so I'm saying, boom, had them going out. But like now I lift weights every day. But at first I did not lift weights. I didn't care to lift weights because I'm not focused on getting swole. I'm trying to lose this weight, and that's gonna be very important for y'all, especially like a lot of women and a lot of like younger men out there. You're like, that misconception is just going to be terrible for you, because I know a lot of dudes my age, when I was like in high school and all that, everybody thinking about losing weight, they thinking about getting in the gym, lifting the weights. As I met like older people, they kind of understanding that. But like a lot of the girls I know, I'm saying, now I be trying to talk to about losing weight, they just be thinking, oh, this, that, and I'm like, brother, you're over complicating it. Just go walk. Go out there and walk, and then change that diet to where you're in a caloric deficit. That is all you need to do to lose weight. I'm not here to sell y'all no fake ass story, no extreme story, and I'm not also here to sell it and dumb it down like it's easy. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be real tough days. That's why step one will always be mentality to me, because there are going to be days where it's like, I want to give all this up, even though I worked for 6-7 months. I didn't work for 2-3 years. I want to give it up, like, brother. I don't care. I'm home. This, that, and that. And I'm not saying you can never give in. Like, sometimes you're gonna have to enjoy yourself and have that meal. But like, that don't mean that you done. Like, you can have a meal and be right back the next day. Like, right back the next day. Like, stop doing stuff to where it's like, you gotta do this, that, and the third. Like, that's why mentality is everything, because once you mentally conquer that, oh, losing weight isn't that hard, I just gotta do this, that, and the third for vast majority of the time. Like I said in one of my old videos, it's 365 days in a year. Give yourself 65 days to fuck up, but you got 300 where you was on programming. You got 300 where you was strict. You got 300 where shit was going on. Like, you got 300 days where you were giving it your all. So it's like, I don't understand. I do understand. Like, I'm saying, like, don't overcomplicate it. Do not overcomplicate losing weight, because you're going to overly mentally conquer yourself, and where you're going to give up. No matter if you lose 30 pounds, you can still give up. I lost 30 pounds before, and I was getting kicked when I was younger. My mom and dad put me on diet plans, and I'm just like, hey, my nigga, I'm going to stick to this one. Lost 30-40 pounds, and then I was like, man, nigga, this shit dead. But I mentally was not ready to lose weight. And once you mentally there, everything going to follow, brother. Step 3 is working out and all that, but I'm telling you, step 1 is all gonna circle back, and those are really the only 3 steps to losing weight. It's not many steps, because number 1 is the most important. Number 1 is going to give you 2. Number 1 is going to give you 3, and then it's going, that circle, that 3-step circle is going to give you that dream body. It's going to give you that dream life. It's going to give you that dream, everything you've been going for and shooting for. I'm telling you, life is simpler. I'm starting like a motherfucker, baby. Sometimes the simple answer is the best answer. Stop complicating it. Do not overcomplicate losing weight. I'm telling you now, I lost 250 pounds. That is more than anybody should ever weigh. And I'm still here grinding and working, because it's like, I understand it's gonna take time. I understand that mentally I've already conquered weight loss mentally. Like, mentally, it doesn't even bother me no more. I know it's gonna happen. I know I'm gonna have them slow weeks. I know I'm gonna have them slow days. I know I'm gonna have them days where I gotta mentally conquer myself. And some days I'm just not gonna mentally conquer myself, and I'm gonna eat some bullshit. Some days it's gonna happen, brother. But it's like, I would rather give myself that day, get back on the rocker the next day, and just finish the week out. I'm never gonna beat myself up about anything. You know what I'm saying? But that's my how to actually lose weight. My 3 steps on how to actually lose weight. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the new viewers, all the comments, all the likes, all of everything. Make sure you follow all of my socials. They down in the description below. I appreciate y'all. I do this for the mob. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. All of my new viewers and all that. We call ourselves the mob over here, brother. Like, that's what we is. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. And I will be back tomorrow for day 35.